Makerere University College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, CAES, is one of the 9 colleges of Makerere University. It was formed by the integration of the former Faculty of Agriculture, the Faculty of Forestry and Nature Conservation, Makerere University Institute of Environment and Natural Resources, and the Department of Geography. Currently, the college comprises 3 schools and 8 departments. The School of Agricultural Sciences has 3 departments, namely Agricultural Production, Extension and Innovation Studies, and that of Agribusiness and Natural Resources Economics. The School of Food Technology, Nutrition and Bioengineering is composed of 2 departments of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering and the Department Food Technology and Nutrition. The School of Forestry, Environmental and Geographical Sciences has 3 departments. These are Geography, Geoinformatics and Climatic Sciences, Forestry, Biodiversity and Tourism, and the Department of Environmental Management. The college strategic framework is in response to Makerere University vision to be a leading institution of academic excellence and innovations in Africa. The mission of the college is to advance training, knowledge generation and service delivery in order to enhance agricultural development, sustainable natural resource utilization and environmental management. The college is headed by the acting principal, who is the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, as well as the Chief Public Relations Officer of the college.
This college is proud to be involved in a number of agriculture-related research and forest research, and we are contributing to national development through contributing to some of the products that are on the market. In the area of agriculture, the college has been able to contribute to production of new varieties, both of animal and crops. We have the new breeds of animals. We have even now recently had a new product in terms of technology of artificial insemination in pigs.
Acting principal is assisted by the deputy principal to ensure that the college runs smoothly while maintaining high academic and research standards. The schools are headed by academic deans, elected from among the academic staff at the rank of at least senior lecturer, while the departments are headed by heads and are assigned academic duties by the dean.
So our plans of teaching, we are saying, for example, if you have soil science, which was originally taught in environment, in forestry, in agriculture and food science, and even geography, now they can be taught together in a mother department like School of Agricultural Sciences. Then the students can attend courses taught by same lecturers, though it might be at different times, but run together instead of each unit running its own course, and in the end you find the same teachers are teaching on the same course but in different units.
The college has 2 institutes that handle research and 10 centers serving as a base for knowledge transfer partnerships. The institutes are at a level of a school and the director reports to the college principal. The 2 main research institutes are Makerere University Research Institute, Kabanyoro, Mwarik, and Makerere University Biofield Station. Mwarik is one of the leading centers in the country for research, offering services and training in agriculture for farmers and students from Makerere and other tertiary institutions, primary and secondary schools.
We are mandated to do 4 things. We train, we teach, we demonstrate, and we produce.
And we've of course traveled all along from Butambala to this agriculture center for aspects of agriculture. And some of the aspects that have brought us here is getting to know practically what we study and what we shall become in future.
For an agriculture trip, today has been my pleasure to be in such a place, because today we have accepted that for sure agriculture is the backbone of this country.
The college has a student population of about 3,700 students. Of these, about 3,000 are undergraduates. 703 are masters and 83 are taking PhDs. In addition, the Department of Geography services about 3,822 students from other units. The college has recorded a rise in the number of students admission. This is attributed to increased number of enrollments in primary and secondary school, increasing demand for university enrollment and posing a challenge to the college in terms of human resources and infrastructure. According to acting principal, the college plans to shift to the off-campus site at Kabanyolo within 5 to 10 years to expand enrollment and develop modern infrastructure to enhance innovative teaching, learning, research and outreach services. To be in position to affect the proposed interventions and transformations, the college is seeking government financial support of 250 billion Uganda shillings.
This college is an old college in terms of the units that started it. We have grown in terms of students population. Currently we have a student population of about 3,000 students. And within the next 2 years we hope to have reached 5,000 students. And this type of population cannot be properly handled with the facilities that we have right now. And therefore, one of our biggest challenges is to get resources to expand the college. And our proposal is to move to Kabanyolo, where we have enough land, and we are working towards that.
CAES conducts both undergraduate and postgraduate programs. A total of 17 undergraduate, 18 masters and 10 PhD programs are offered, covering a number of disciplines in agriculture, food science, forestry, environment, natural resources, geography, and emerging themes like climate change and biodiversity management. The college also supports the strengthening of human resources of other universities and agricultural training colleges in the country, such as Bukalasa and Nyabyeya, and has partnered with these colleges to upgrade their staff to bachelor's level through joint partnerships. CAES further offers regional training and short courses as a member of various national, regional, continental and global organizations that promote training, research and development activities. These organizations include the Association of African Universities, Regional Universities Forum for Capacity Building in Agriculture, African Economics Consortium, and diverse multi- and bilateral partnerships within and outside of Africa. The college has been identified as the regional center of leadership for masters and PhD training in plant breeding and biotech, seed systems, agricultural and applied economics, and agricultural extension and education, and novel approaches in teaching in farmer participatory research and development. All these programs have a foreign student population of about 50%. In response to demand for human resources needs and challenges, the university, through former units that constitute CAES, developed diverse training programs. These programs reflect a response by Makerere University in part to the Government of Uganda Education Sector Strategic Plan 2004-2015, which advocates for client responsiveness. As a college, these new programs reflect a robust and committed college set to make a significant contribution to national and regional development. The acting principal, Professor Samuel Chamanywa, says plans are underway to start other graduate programs in the fields of disaster risk reduction and management, tourism management, urban planning and management, waste utilization and management, water and irrigation, and PGD in environment and natural resources. This academic year, 2012-2013, the college is implementing an MSc Integrated Water Resources Management, the regional program in agricultural and rural innovations. Consultations are going on to have a master's program in climate change science to address this global challenge. CAES boasts of a multidisciplinary academic staff in food, agriculture, environment, forestry, and geographical aspects, currently standing at about 189 and over 140 administrative and support staff. Over the years, the units that form the CAES have undertaken a number of institutional and infrastructural developments. Makerere University College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, CAES, is one of the most vibrant colleges in the region. The college has transformed its research and development agenda for client responsiveness, development impact, and integrating the university into Uganda's rural transformation processes. Students and staff have linked with farmers, processors, and other stakeholders, and a number of new technologies, products, and services have been made available to the public. In agro-processing, the Food Technology and Business Incubation Center was established at the School of Food Technology, Nutrition and Bioengineering to turn research into business enterprises. 11 agro-processing enterprises have been set up, and products ranging from juices to smoked meat are sold in retail outlets in Uganda. The project has created jobs for marketing of value-added foods, raw material suppliers. The center provides technical support to existing food processing SMEs and conducts hands-on training to prospective entrepreneurs, most of whom are the youth.
The uniqueness of the products from this plant is they are made from natural fruit products, and on top of that, great hygiene and sanitation is taken when we are processing.
Well, the School of Food Technology, Nutrition and Bioengineering has been very active in research and therefore has quite numerous new technologies and products that have been developed. As you know, the school has the Department of Food Technology and Nutrition, one department, and the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering as another. Now, in the Department of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, we have a number of agro-processing equipment that have been designed. One of the very popular ones is a feed mixer. This can be used by farmers to make their feed meal. As you know, the quality of feed on the market sometimes is not very good, so if a farmer has ingredients and we can provide them with the guidelines on what materials to include, they're able to make their own meal, and this has been very popular. When we've shown it, farmers have been very interested.
In the area of crop production, the college has developed the soil testing kit that can evaluate the quality of the soil, pH, organic matter, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, which are essential for plant growth. The college has also developed a biological nitrogen fixing fertilizer, Rhizorbia, to mitigate the problem of soil nitrogen deficiencies in legumes to increase productivity. The college has developed and released new crop varieties that are high-yielding with shorter maturity period and resistant to pests, drought and disease. These include the 4 varieties of MAK soy grown countrywide, 5 varieties of cowpeas suitable for eastern and northern Uganda, and MT56 tomato variety. Seed companies have taken over the distribution. The college has also bred and developed the sweet sorghum variety that is resistant to drought, high-yielding and early maturing for food production and biofuels.
The sorghum that we have in the country right now is basically selected or adapted for grain production. And that sorghum turns whatever products it produces as a plant and stores it in the grain. The sorghum we're talking about now that we'd like to introduce, the sweet sorghum, does not do that. Instead, it stores most of its food as syrup as sugars on its stems, which we can then extract and use for making all kinds of products which require sugar in them.
CAES has also developed protocols and media for banana tissue culture production currently used in culturing of banana plantlets in the region. This technique has enabled the production of clean planting material and their quick multiplication. The college has also developed molecular diagnostic tools for a number of diseases, including banana bacterial wilt, sweet potato viral disease, cassava brown streak, and passion fruit woodiness virus. These technologies have helped in correct and timely disease diagnosis, management, and supply of clean planting materials.
So tissue culture is a method of
putting certain parts of plants on certain formulations of media on which they grow. It has advantages in agriculture because it produces disease-free planting material. At the same time, planting material which is required can be got in bulk instead of the conventional planting material.
The college, under the Integrated Pest Management Program, has promoted technologies for improving production of crops like groundnuts, beans, pigeon peas and cabbages, tomatoes and hot pepper for export.
And the crop you are seeing here is a certain type of pepper. This pepper is unique. It's not the usual one that we know, and it's one of those crops that has got a very good export market. In Uganda, it's grown and sold to markets, especially in Europe.
In animal production, CAES has come up with innovations to improve the quality of animal breeds, control disease spread, and improve farmers' income. The college has pioneered research on the improvement of Ugandan local livestock breeds, including the Ankole cattle, the Mubende goat, and local chicken. Recently, researchers at the college invented the milk and beef boosters to improve on dairy and beef production in the country using industrial and crop residues such as molasses, maize stovers, and the brewers' spent grain and local minerals.
Under our review in Makerere, we decided that we should strengthen our outreach arm because Makerere has three main areas of focus or our mandate. We do teaching, we do research, and then outreach. So in the research, we decided that if we do the research with the farmers, then that technology will be easily and quickly taken up by the farmers because they will be seeing, not to do it on the research station and wait for an extension officer to come and take it, deliver it there.
With this system here, you keep animals in one place. You keep animals in one place. You control their feeding. You know what you are giving them, and then at the same time, their movement is minimized. So most of the nutrients that you give the animals is used for growth. So less is lost in terms of movement, which takes a lot of the energy of the animals.
It is playing a very big role in that it is the advisor. It gives us the ratios, it gives us the percentages in the feeds we are giving. It is conducting research on the different methods of feeds, using different types of cattle, Bonsmara, Borans, Frisian, Ankole cattle. So, well, their findings will go a long way to help the beef industry in the country.
And for the first time in Uganda, the college implemented artificial insemination in pigs. With this technology, contact between male and female pigs has been reduced, hence curbing the spread of African swine fever. Farmers can now select good quality breeds. On detecting a female pig on heat, a farmer can make a telephone call to technicians who would in turn collect semen and go and service the farmer's pig.
We have taken that semen to the lab and evaluated, and actually our preliminary results now show that even without refrigeration we can keep that semen for 2 to 3 days.
Have tried to make it customized so that it can suit our farmer, because our farmer here is different from the farmer in the other countries where it is done.
In the area of human health, the college has developed nutritious foods such as nutrient-dense cookies, Amaranthus Dodo products. The Amaranthus seed products boost the immunity of patients living with HIV/AIDS and are currently being used as therapeutical foods. The college embarked on research to develop HIV drugs from local medicinal plants to supplement the donor ARVs. To promote sustainable use of the natural resources and the environment, CAES has manufactured briquettes and machines that can make charcoal out of industrial and crop residues, small branches and grass. The college has been able to demonstrate the importance of wetlands in water treatment, pollution and flood control, and has put in place a constructed wetland for decentralized wastewater treatment at Seta High School in Mukono. Before the construction of the wetland, wastewater from school was discharged into malfunctioning septic tank, discharging the effluent into the surrounding environment. The wetland is treating all the wastewater generated by the school. A team of scientists in partnership with commercial tree planters and Uganda Timber Growers Association has also embarked on a project to improve pine tree production by developing a growth-enhancing bacteria, Makerere, for commercial purposes. Currently, nurseries use soils excavated from established forests to enhance the tree growth. This technology will ensure plants inoculated, reduce bulkiness of inoculants and pathogen transmission, improved seedling quality with cost-effective process for seedling inoculation.
From the training point of view, forestry is developing, and I believe the commercial forestry section is taking root in Uganda, because recently in the last 5 years, Uganda has planted about 50,000 hectares of plantation forestry, which I think is going to provide hand in removing pressure from commercial forestry.
Another research team is also carrying out research in Kabale district to improve on apple production. The biggest challenge apple producers face is lack of seedlings with sufficient roots that can support plants. Originally, seeds were obtained from Germany, but this research seeks to domesticate the production and multiplication of pine seedlings with sufficient roots in Uganda. In the Water Resource Laboratory at the Department of Environmental Management, the college has embarked on another innovation on water treatment using plant seeds, namely moringa, jackfruit and java plum, jambula seeds. The research is aimed at addressing the problem of clean and safe drinking water for Uganda's rural and peri-urban populations. In agricultural mechanization technologies, CAES designed and produced the first Ugandan-made tractor in the early 70s. This tractor should have been produced on a commercial scale, but the political climate could not allow it at the time. Therefore, CAES resorted to designing and fabricating appropriate technology equipment for small-scale farmers, in particular animal traction equipment, which include plows, planters, threshers, and harvesters. To further promote agricultural mechanization, CAES has designed and deployed small-scale irrigation units for all-year production of horticultural crops. At the 2011 National Agricultural Show, our small-scale irrigation unit took first prize in its category.
When students come here from their first year through third year, they are given basic engineering principles. And at the end of their fourth year, they are given a topic to solve a problem faced by farmers, either in agricultural mechanization, soil and water engineering, agricultural processing, or structures and environment. Where we are here is a sample of the farm power and machinery projects worked on by our fourth year students.
In extension and outreach services, CAES developed the concept of farmer field schools as a means of delivering extension services by the farmers to fellow farmers. This concept demystified the idea that agricultural extension services are only provided by university-trained service providers. The concept was so successful that it was adopted by the NERDS program. These schools have been established mainly in eastern and central Uganda for adoption of new technologies.
Who actually developed the idea and they wrote the proposal to seek for funding for us to experiment on this school garden program in the primary schools. It was on the understanding and also the information that most of the kids in the university primary schools were dropping out for the main reason being they can't feed at school. So we debated and said, can we do something about this one? And we looked at it in a way that can promote both learning, but at the same time be able to produce the food that can help the kids to feed at school.
The college has also provided a platform for linking farmers to markets through the mobile phone via the Link Farmer to Market project. Other information on agronomic practices, pest management, etc. can be obtained by the mobile phone. In general, the college reaches out to over 3,000 small-scale farmers every year through student internship, research and extension. CAES' list for research and innovations is endless. The college publishes over 100 publications in a year. Although the college has positioned itself as a one-stop center for research and training in the region, its capacity is limited by the infrastructure, access to scientific information, inadequate supply of chemicals, glassware, and analytical equipment. In the area of human resource development, staff access to scholarship that are largely donor-supported and limited funding for research remain major hindrances to career development.
The last challenge, which again is related of course, is the issue of being able to produce cutting-edge science. We cannot continue at the level of science we have. We need to move on and also be very competitive. But that requires new machines, it requires new facilities, and therefore part of that problem is lack of funding. And we are doing all we can to try and develop, look for resources to help us develop those capacities.
For more information, visit the college website at www.caes.mak.ac.ug.